FIFA career mode, where we are going to be doing a Sunderland career mode. On the last career mode, we're doing Manchester United one, which was pretty good. But on this one, I thought I'd give myself a bit more of a harder challenge, and hopefully get Sunderland back into the Premier League. I'm just trying to look for some youngsters to sign. I'm looking for a striker, to be honest. Free agent, 22-year-old. Might not, might. Let's go for him. Trying to go on loan. Right, that'll do. Try to sign Nikita, Eddie Nikita, on loan for a 2-year loan. See if he comes, which he might come. Hopefully he does. Let me know in the comments, guys, or in the poll if you want me to skip these cutscenes, or if you want to see me go through it. But at the moment, I'm going to cut through them and make it go quicker. Let's go 50-50. So I just have to wait and see if he will join the club. But our first game is against Oxford United. I think so. Yep. Let's see if he joins us or not. Yes, he has. He's joined on a 2-year loan. So that is pretty good little signing, because I had him. I mean, Everton creating first came out, and he did score a few goals for us, which is brilliant. Put Bailey, on for Ozturk. There's one more. There he's 84 pace. Let's give him up front. No steers. Yeah, let's go for that. Declan John for Hums. Yeah, let's go for that for now. Right, here we go, guys. First game of the season, and the score will be a 2-2 draw. Declan John and George Dobson for the goals for us. So, not the good start I was looking for, which is a shame. I thought we could have easily beat Oxford United there. I think some Turkish team, Spor, has offered for Lyndon Gooch, which we're going to reject that because he's 23 years old and potential could go higher. Our next game is against Ipswich Town. If you see that, guys, we have QPR in the next game after against Ipswich Town. And the score will be a 2-0 defeat. It's not looking too good. Well, it's only 2 games in, but it's not the start we've been looking for. Alright, guys, first round of the Carabao Cup is against QPR, and the score will be being knocked out the Carabao Cup first round on penalties. And it's going to be another difficult game, which is against Portsmouth, our next game. Club Trudina has offered over £1 million for Lyndon Gooch, which we're going to reject that as well. Sitting 20th in the table. Come on, let's beat Portsmouth to actually get a good run up, good start run. Another draw. Lyndon Gooch with both goals. Our next game is against Rochdale, but we are in the bottom three. We've got to beat Rochdale here. We've got to. Another draw. Luke O'Neill and Tom Flanagan with the goals. It's not looking good, guys. I think it's 4 games in, 3 points. Yep. Our next game is against Wycombe. No, not Wycombe, sorry. AFC Wimbledon. So loan big keen for Ben picking up Haka. Make sure to accept that, get him experience. Then you could just have for 6 weeks. So who can we replace Lenny Gooch with? Actually, let's go for what more? Eddie Nikita has not exactly been scoring goals yet, has he? He's still yet to find the back of the net. We've got to beat Wimbledon here. Come on, come on. And then we have guys, our first victory of the season. Tom Flanagan, Max Power and Eddie Nikita scores his first goal for the club. Massive jump from 21st or 20th where we were to 14th in the table. As you say, it's end of the transfer deadline, guys. But our next game is against Peterborough, which will be hard, and the score will be, considering they won the last 3 games, and they've won the last 4 games. We've been defeated by Peterborough. The savings. Any youngsters? Defensive mid. Oh, there's a free agent there, 30-year-old. We could try to sign this person and try and pronounce his name. I don't want to get it wrong. I don't know why I've even tried to sign him, because I don't think he'll get a game rotation. What's important, squad roll. Let's give him. Let's go. Oh. Press the wrong button there, but he wants a 2-year deal. Sorry mate, but I decide the rules. Give you a free. No release cause. Right, let's give him £5,000. There we go, guys. Our second sign of the season, which is a free transfer. Sign the top player. I can't see him being a top player, being 29 years old. Let's have a look at who can we replace. Let's see what his rating is. It's 67. See, Dobson's 21 years old, so he'll mature and overall progress. So yeah, we'll just keep the squad as it is. We'll skip the. Hopefully, it just flies by these transfers. Four hours left to go, guys. Oh, I should have signed Bishop from Ipswich. He's good little player. I've seen that, guys. We'll let you Didn't have that much money. Might as well wait until the next transfer market, sorry. Our next game is against Burton. They've lost the last 3 games. Could we get a victory against Burton? The score will be a 5-1 victory. Nikita with 4 goals. Eddie Nikita. I'm surprised with that. And Chris Maguire with 1. And just like that, Nikita will score no goals at all. Scores him 4 goals, and he's joint top with goal scorer. Our next game is against Accrington Stanley, which they have lost the last 3 games. Hopefully we could progress, and we have. Nikita again. He scored 6 goals in 2 games. That's amazing. So I think he should be top goal scorer now. He should be. Yep, he is. Just like that. 2 games, scored 6 goals. The next game is against Rotherham, which will be a difficult game because won the last 2 and drawn 1, and the score will be a 1-0 defeat. And Chris Maguire missing a penalty. Our next game is against Bolton. That's a way. Drawn 2 and lost 1 the last 3 games. And it's a victory. Charlie White with the goal. So we're still 13th in the table, guys. Leapfrogged Bolton. Our next game is against MK Dons, which they've won 1, lost 1, and drawn 1. And the score will be a 2-0 victory. Maguire and Max Power. We'll jump up 10th. And our next game is against Lincoln City. And I think our next game is a cup against Bury. I think it's Bury. But first of all, we got this game against Lincoln. Let's see if we can get a victory. And it is. Duncan Watmore with 2 and a White Right with 1. Yeah, it's the 2nd round on the Lens Trophy, which is against Bury. Which sadly to see them got rid of this season. And it's a 2-0 victory for Sunderland. Watmore, both of them. We are sitting currently 9th in the table. 2 points from automatic promotion, which we are going to be playing Fleetwood. And the score will be a 2-1 victory. Nikita and Max Power for the goals. We're finally finding our form. Still just edging out of the playoffs. But we've got a game against Wycombe Wanderers, which should beat. We should do, but which we haven't. Which is a 1-1 draw. So we're 3 points from 6th place, which is Rotherham. And our next game is against Bristol Rovers, which have lost the last 3 games. Now they lost 4 games in a row, thanks to their 2 goals by Eddie Nikita. He's still joint top goal scorer, which would move to be 8th now, guys. 3 points, a point from 6. Our next game is against Shrewsbury. They've been in good form though. They won the last 3 games, but we've put a stop to it. with a 3-1 victory. We're slowly catching up, guys. We're slowly getting back into that promotion slot. With a game against Southend. And the score will be a 4-1 victory. So, we're playing Newport in the Lens quarter-final. So hopefully might be able to get a trophy this season. Which lost the last 2 games and we've drawn 1. It's a 4-1 victory for Sunderland. Chris Maguire with 4 goals. Our next game is against Bristol Rovers, guys. The weight. We're a bit shaky away on away games, I think. And the score will be a 2-0 victory, sorry. We're sitting 6th in the table, guys, in the playoffs. 3 points from Rotherham, who are 3rd. Our next game is against Coventry City at home. And the score will be a 3-1 victory. We're definitely, at first start of the season, guys, we were shaky. But now we're finally picking up our form. And we're only 3 points from automatic promotion. Consider we lost the first 4 games of the season, guys. We were literally 20th in the table with 3 points. And look at the massive improvements, what happened. Can we keep this good form up against Gillingham? Yes, we can. It's a 2-0 victory. Which is perfect. Amazing. Playing Colchester in the 2nd round of the FA Cup. And the score will be a 1-1 draw. So we're playing Colchester away in the next round of the FA Cup. Now we're playing Carlisle in the semi-final of the Lens.com trophy. And the score will be a 2-0 victory. So we are in the final. And it looks like against Colchester United. We are sitting 4th in the table, guys. 3 points from top. That's amazing. A massive improvement from the start of the season. And the score against Blackpool will be a 1-1 draw. I'll take that. Still in the playoffs. 2nd round replay of the FA Cup. Let's see if we get into the 3rd round. Yeah, we do. Brilliant, brilliant. Our next game is against Bury. Away. Hopefully, they've lost the last 4 games, have not scored 1 goal against, but they've conceded 8 in the last 3 games. Let's see if we'll add more damage to the team. Duncan Watmore and Chris Maguire the goals. So still on a good, brilliant form. I mean, as you see, guys, we're sitting second in the playoffs, in the table. 2 points from Rotherham. Our next game is against Bolton, which is going to be a really hard game considering they're sitting fourth and they have won their last 3 games. And the score will be a 1-1 draw. We went down to third, guys. Oxford United is overtaking us. But our next game is against Doncaster Rovers. Let's see if we can pick up the victory. And we have Duncan Watmore and Chris Maguire. There's the goals. 2 points from Oxford United, who are top. Our next game is against Fleetwood. Which have lost the last 3 games. Hopefully we can carry on, and we have. I was about to say, hopefully we can carry on our good form, which we have. We've gone a little better with the only goal. We'll play this FA Cup game. We'll skip it. Then we'll leave it there, guys. We have Wolves at home, which will be a really interesting game, I would say so. It'd be brilliant if we beat them, but with the players they've got. Well, there you have, guys. Beaten 4-0. As you see, guys, we'll leave it there. We are sitting currently second in the table with a game in hand against Oxford United, which can take that to 57 if we win our next game. Clark Harris with 17 goals. AFC Eddie Nikita with 6 with 14. We're back tomorrow, guys, with another episode. If you'd like to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, take care and